Now it's me at 3.5 months. We're at 14 weeks. I just came back from the ENT not too long ago. I had to do an extra visit because I had vertigo so bad that I was out all day one day. Just horrible vertigo. From the morning, it just started out of nowhere. I did nothing, and it just kind of lasted the whole day. It crept up on me 2 days before, maybe 4 days before, because it was one day on, one day off, one day on, one day off, and then one whole day of horrible vertigo. And it started as I'm just on the couch chilling, right? And then next thing you know, I'm dizzy, not one side, not another side, just everything around me going in a spin. And then I go to sleep. I have promethazine to help me with that, and it puts me to sleep. And so what happened was it went away the next day, and then the next day after that, it happened the same way. And I'm like, okay, we're fine. This could be fine. Found out through the forums that it could be my menstrual cycle that kicks it off. That's it. I was also messing with contacts, my old contacts. I have a new prescription now sent to RHS. So I went and got a new prescription with better contacts that are dailies that allow my eyes to get more moisture. Just going back and forth, I feel like that kind of messes with stuff. I have allergies like crazy in Austin, Texas right now. It's nuts. And so I'm feeling congested in here. I'm having this thumping thing that happens in my ear because of the ear damage that I had. It's hard to describe. It's like a thumping pressure, but it's like 3 doors down. Not the band, but like 3 doors down. It's distant, but I can hear it. It's like kind of like that, but quiet. But when the room is really quiet, I can really hear it, and then add congestion to the mix. So I started taking like Zyrtec D, and that really helped and kept me a little bit awake. Fast forward to that one day, and just it happened in the morning, and it never left me. I woke up the very next morning and I was still a little woozy, not as bad as before to where I felt nauseous, but that's what got me into the ENT. And what he discussed was possibly getting a shot to the ear. Not the same nerve area that controls the face, but it's another one. I forget what it's called. I'll put it right there because I looked it up. And it's like 50-50. Some people it helped with vertigo, that have vertigo really bad, and some people it didn't really do much. But I'm like, let's hold off. It's a shot to the ear once a week for 4 weeks. And I'm like, if it's like a 50-50 and this thing just comes and goes with my period, like, let's wait it out. And then it never came back again, and it's been a week. So fingers crossed that it was a mixture of the glasses, contacts, the allergies, and my menstrual cycle. So we have stuff to prevent it for next time, or to help it along that's not as sleepy as the promethazine. Other than that, everything's been great. I've been super sleepy though, so I'm still at a very low bit of energy, but I'm gonna lean on it because I'm still healing. So he says that I'm 15% here, I'm 10% up here. Not much happening up here yet, but I haven't done this yet, so let's do it. You ready? Up. Okay, I can see one of my eyebrows moving. Okay, down. Close eyes. Okay, from what I hear, that's closing really well. Like so well that I don't necessarily need it at night, but it still is, there's no muscle right there. Like the muscle's not quite closing. I can't tell, I'll look at it later, but from what I can see, he took a picture for me this morning. It looks like it's closed, but you can kind of see that it's a little bit open, I think. And so I have a little bit to go there, and hopefully that starts to heal soon. Okay, close really hard. I don't know if it's doing it or not. Is it doing it? I just can't believe I can wear makeup again. I mean, some days yes, some days no. Some days it's like water leaking and I'm constantly getting it out of this bottom eye because it still does that. Like it, did it just move? And he's like, can you blink on both sides? I'm like, no. Can you do one eyelid on both sides? No. Are you for real? This is me trying to close that eyelid and only that eyelid. It's so hard to do makeup like that too, because I gotta go like that to do it. And then this one, I'm like, oh, look, it's easy because that's just open, right? Okay, so the other thing is, what was the other thing? Smile. That makes me so happy. I feel somewhat normal again. Like, you have no idea what that feels like mentally. I can go out without a mask. I don't feel as paralyzed. I feel somewhat like I look like myself again, and it's wonderful. So what I'm also noticing is, you see this part? So this part, it's going up here, but not the bottom part. So I'm having a little bit of difficulty speaking again. I got used to ventriloquisting. It's great because I just keep my mouth still and the other part just doesn't move, but this one's starting to move, but now the bottom's like, no, we don't want to go yet. And I'm like, come on, go, help me form those words because this one's starting, and I can't explain the feeling. It's crazy. So I'm a bit more aware of my mouth than I was before with this part of the healing, but look at that. I had to look at it to see it go even, because one goes quicker than the other. I'm trying to do it at the same time. I hear that my friend who's 1 week behind me, she had the same kind of start, and she said they weren't connecting, but in a couple of weeks hers started connecting, and now her eyebrow's working, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so great. Okay, so no eyebrow working yet, but my eyes are both in the same. This one's not as wide as it once was, so that's awesome. Water does still pull there, but whatever. Okay, 55. That's not a thing anymore. Blow. I can blow. What I cannot do is suck out of a straw from here. It still doesn't work. Here's my glasses. Okay, here's it on the other side. See the difference? It's crazy. So still got some stuff to do, but we're healing. I'm healing. Oh, you know what else? Look what else I found out. Look. You know that emoji that goes like that one? Can you do it? When you do it, does that go like that? See how that's affected too? Isn't that crazy? I had no idea until somebody said that. I'm like, oh, I get it now. That's why I'm massaging this part too. I still do my massages daily, a couple times a day. I do heat on it, like one of those sprayer water things, steamer. I do a steamer on it. 3.5 months in, I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling better already. I can say that really well. I'm feeling better already. All right, till next time. Fingers crossed. Keep healing.